Hello, welcome to another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip. I'm Holly Urbane from Seiler, Wisconsin. I'm going to talk about one little button on the Measure Code screen. Measure Codes is one of my favorite parts of Trimble Access, but here's just one little tip. When you go to Measure Codes, you're going to see a matrix of codes that you can just click on instead of typing the code over and over. Using this Measure Codes is a whole nother video, but what I'm going to touch on is this right down here. I'm a big football fan. I call this the 12th man. So when you measure your first point, you can hit the 12th man, hit a button, type a space, and then put in your control code to begin a line. When you take the shot, you're going to see the point on the screen, and I'm going to hit
Observation stored.
In the new version of Access, it shows that this is your current line. So if I were to take another shot with that same feature code, I can turn off the 12th man and just use the button. Before you actually store the point, it previews the line connectivity where your new point is going to go. As soon as I hit store,
Observation stored.
it shows that the next point is going to connect back to this location. If I do that again, I can hit the 12th man. Another thing I like to do is assign a button to be the control code. So now using the 12th man, I can say centerline begin. That way I don't have to go to the keyboard and type a space or type the B. I can take the centerline begin shot,
Observation stored.
turn off that 12th man, and continue taking my shots.
Observation stored. Observation stored. Observation stored.
What's great about Access version 2024 is it now shows you which chain you're working on. So if I use the arrow keys to navigate around my matrix, you can see which line I'm talking about graphically to make sure that my next shot is connecting to the proper chain. The 12th man down here lets you add multiple codes together, like edge of pavement. We could do an end, but you don't have to. Usually you can just begin a new line. So if I go back to edge of pavement begin, it starts a new chain.
Observation stored.
And you can continue collecting your new points.
Observation stored.
Besides using the multi-code feature to add control codes to your points, you can also measure two feature codes at one time. If I tap and hold, I can assign this to be an inlet. And so when I'm shooting the edge of pavement, it can also be an inlet. So I'm coding edge of pavement 1 and inlet when I measure it.
Observation stored.
You can now see the point as the edge of pavement and an inlet at the same location. Thanks for watching another Seiler Instrument Quick Tip.